Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for tuning in to another great episode of Just My Opinion Reviews, a movie news roundup edition. Guys, like always, before we get started, let me know how I'm looking. Let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know if I am crisp. Please, please, please let me know if I am clear. Your boy would really, really, really appreciate that. Hopefully, guys, you're having one of the best Sundays that you are having, could possibly have had this year. Mine is starting off pretty well. I woke up very early this Sunday morning. Sometimes I usually sleep in, but I wanted to be productive today, and I woke up quite early and started to get the party started with everything going on in my life, and it's going great. I got all my clothes washed. I did go grocery shopping. I did forget to pick up something I always do. I forgot to get some tuna. Your boy be trying to get as much tuna in as he can because it's cheap protein, and I know how to make it delicious with some non-sugary syrup and some other stuff, but maybe I'm getting too detailed here. But I forgot that. Got my clothes washed, house is straight. I am going live about an hour earlier today than I usually do. The reason why is we got a Cowboys game, baby. We got a Cowboys game later on today. And who are they playing? The 49ers or the Cowboys playing the 49ers? Yes, we're playing the 49ers at 7:20. And so right now the record is 3-3. And I want to watch my Cowboys. And so and I'm pretty sure you guys want to watch the Cowboys too. And so I don't want to keep you guys here. If you're curious on everything that we will be discussing today, links is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. But as you guys are coming into the room, man, yeah, thank you for letting me know about the audio and that I'm sounding and looking good. Hopefully, you got all your clothes ironed out for the week. If you're going into the office, lay it across your bed or hang it up like it is the first day of 4th grade of school. Hopefully, no. What are you drinking on? What are you sipping on? What are you snacking on? What are your libations? Who has the barbecue ribs in the building? Now, while all of you guys are coming on into the room, let me shout you out. We got Jado Rose. What's going on? Good evening. How you doing, sir? Thank you for being here. We also have Eugene in the building. Actually, how many people do we have watching right now? I got everything out of order. We got 19 people watching with only 8 thumbs up. Oh my goodness gracious. Guys, let's get it together. Let's get those thumbs up. Let's get those thumbs up, okay? And share the video, share the video, share the video. But thank you for being here, Eugene. I do appreciate it. Thank you for thumbing up as well. And thank you, Eugene, for letting me know that the sound and all that is good to go. And what's going on, Buck Thoughts? How you doing? How you doing? Started off great. I won my tight end touchdown parlay today for National Tight End Day. That's what's up. That's what's up. I love it, man. I love it. So shout out to you. And what's going on, Quindlin? How are you doing? How are you? And you got some M&Ms. Man, I ain't had no M&Ms in a minute. And that does sound quite tasty right now. I want some chocolate now. You know what I'm saying? That actually sounds kind of tasty. I am quite jealous of you. But Buck Thoughts is sipping on that H2O. All right, I'm doing good. I'm doing good over here in the mother freaking neighborhood. So that's what's up, guys. That's what's up right there. And so I guess we can go ahead and get this party started. We may have some guests popping in today. Maybe, maybe not. We're going to see. We are going to see. We're going to see. And I don't know why I'm getting a notification saying that I can't go live on Facebook. I didn't try to go live on Facebook, so I don't know what that notification is talking about. So that's just kind of weird right there. But let's go ahead and get this party started. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Movie News Roundup number 143. Welcome back, guys. Movie News Roundup number 143. Thank you so much for being here. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Again, if you're curious on everything that we will be discussing today, it is in the description box of this video. Of course, we got to talk about the box office with Venom 3, Venom: The Last Dance, and how well or horrible that's doing. We have some updates for Lord of the Rings and what they're going to be doing. Star Wars movie loses a director, which sucks. The Ballerina movie, that John Wick spinoff, we got a trailer a few weeks ago. It looked good, but word on the street is they had to do some reshoots. But how much reshoots? 2 or 3 months worth, or just a few weeks? The director, Chad Stahelski, shines some light on that. Also, guys, Alien Romulus looking like it's going to be a sequel for that. I enjoyed that film earlier this year. One of the better films of 2024. Of course, Christopher Nolan is coming out with a new movie every 2 to 3 years. He already put on Matt Damon and now Tom Holland. But we're going to be talking about what type of movie it is as well. And then we have a trailer reaction for Love Hurts. It didn't really pique my interest when I saw the thumbnail, but I kept hearing people talking about it more and more. And so I'm like, hey, why don't I go ahead and give this a try? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what it looks like. I haven't seen it, but we're going to be checking that out as well. But we can go ahead and move on to the first topic of the day. And it is a favorite of mine, guys. It is a favorite of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time to talk about the box office. My goodness gracious. Oh, I didn't mean to show you guys that right there. Hold on 1 second. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, what's going on? I'm all over the place here. Wait a minute. Hold on, oh, am I still live? Why can't I? Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Technical difficulties. Wait, what are y'all? Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I don't know what's happening. It won't let me. Wow. What is going on? Okay. What is going on? I can't. So y'all see the screen that the screen that y'all are. Wait a minute. Okay. There we go. All right. Click the little button and messed it up. Okay. Man, I was finna get hot over here. All right. I fixed it, I think. All right. Appreciate you guys' patience. But guys, it's time to talk about the box office. We got to talk about the money. What are the new releases that hit theaters this week? Let's go ahead and get into it. We have that with Box Office Mojo right now. But opening this week first, we have Venom, The Last Dance, the last film in this Sony Spider-Man-less franchise. And I'm happy that this is The Last Dance. We also have Conclave that opened up this week as well. And those are the only two new releases that we have that opened up that are actually in the top 10 of the box office. But let's see how Venom did do. It is not doing too well, in my opinion, as well as what they have over here on Variety. This is topic number 1, and it says, Venom 3 slinks to 51 million, lowest opening weekend of comic book trilogy. You guys are going to think I really enjoy making that sound, and I really do. Venom: The Last Dance is number 1 at the box office, but the comic book film fell significantly short of expectations. The third and final entry in Sony's Marvel anti-hero series, led by Tom Hardy, opened to a muted 51 million at 4,100 theaters. Rival studios estimate the final weekend number will be under 50 million. Those ticket sales are far behind what it was projected at 65 million. My goodness. Now, 2018's Venom, which opened to 80 million, and Venom Let There Be Carnage, which opened up to 90 million. And this one is below that, below 50. This is horrible. Now, Sony believes the World Series matchup between the Yankees and the Dodgers kept people at home on Saturday and Sunday. I seriously doubt that. I think it was just the quality of the film and the word of mouth from other people. But guys, it is getting a liftoff overseas, okay? Despite the slow liftoff in North America, the third Venom movie is getting a boost from international audiences. The Spider-Man spinoff has feasted on $124 million overseas for a global haul of $175 million. Now, okay, that's not that bad. 175 in this opening weekend, but it always depends on how much was the budget, okay? It costs $120 million to make this film. So, what do I always like to do, guys? We gotta go to school. We gotta pull out the calculator, okay? Let's go ahead and pull out the calculator. 120 times 3. So 120 times 3. So to my estimates, Venom: The Last Dance needs to make at least $360 million worldwide for the studios, not to just make a profit $1, but to actually make it feel like, you know, things were worth their while. Now, this $100 million, it does not include marketing, okay? $100 million to produce, not including worldwide marketing efforts. That's far less than Deadpool and Wolverine and Joker Fall They Do. So those movies cost $200 million that are in theaters right now. But Venom was $80 million less than that. Now, look at this. This is Venom, the first one. 2018 at $856 million worldwide, okay? So that's really good. And guys, while we're talking about Venom, I want to let you know that I have an out-of-theater reaction that I did real quick with Chris with 3C Films, real cool guy. Also, guys, I have my full non-spoilery review of Venom if you want to check that out. And also my spoilers review for Venom as well. So I did a lot of coverage on Venom. I also have a written review on my website too. And since we're talking about comic books real quick, shameless plugging, latest episode of Super Duper, we talked Spider-Man and Venom in there as well. But again, like I was saying, $856 million worldwide. Now, Venom, Let There Be Carnage Part 2, that was 506 worldwide right there. But the one that we're talking about right now is $175 million worldwide. Now, I think this has opened up day and day across the world. Let me make sure that there are no other territories that this could have opened up in. And let me just go down here to the release date. We're going to click October 25th and 50 more. Okay, so if we can get Taylor Swift out of here, no hate, but you're in the way. So October 23rd, 24th, 25th, and it looks like, yeah, it opened up day and day across the world. So, okay, 9 more territories. Okay, so in France, Monaco, Reunion, and Cambodia and Slovakia. Then they're not getting into November. So we got 1, 2, 3. Wait, one was that 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just 5 territories. Not that much that hasn't received the film yet. So interesting. Now, the series has never been a critical darling, and the latest installment is an exception with 37% on Rotten Tomatoes and a B- cinema score. Yeah, guys, look at this. Venom: The Last Dance right now is at 37%. And why is it loading up that way? Let me try to get that fixed. Let me hit the reload button. But I was trying to, there we go. 37%. Oh, Jesus Christ. See, they're trying to hide the, that's what they're trying to hide the skull. That's what that is right there. Y'all saw it flash up there for a second. Why I got to do my screen like that for the show? They tripping. But 37% from the critics and 79% from the audience. If we look on Cinema Score, Venom: The Last Dance got a B-, which is the lowest out of the 3, while the other ones did get a B+. So Venom is not looking too hot. I mean, at least the audiences liked it though. You know what I'm saying? At least they did like it. But it's a B- on Cinema Score. Kelly Marcel, who wrote the first 2 films, directed this sequel. And yeah, it's not doing well. This was a step down in terms of content, and it was painfully obvious to the audience by the trailers alone, says Jeff Bach, an analyst with exhibitor relations. Superhero fans wants the stakes raised with each successive installment. This is not necessarily true, in my opinion. but that did not happen in The Last Dance. No, I don't agree with that. But now, guys, it does get into some percentages of last year and, where films are, remaining of the rest of the year. And so if you guys want to read along with that, you can. Let's go ahead, though, and look at the top 10. So Venom right now is coming in at number 1 with $51 million, okay? Next, we have Smile 2, okay? Has anybody seen Smile 2? I am a scary cat, and I decided not to see this film. It's $83 million worldwide right now. Let me see what the production budget for Smile 2 is. Production, backspace, production budget for Smile 2 was a whopping $28 million. So this is great for Smile 2 if that's accurate. And so I'm pretty sure they're happy over there. Now, The Wild Robot is coming in at number 3. Okay, I haven't seen this movie. I've heard nothing but great things about it. If you have seen it, please let me know down in the comment section below. Also coming in at number 4, we have Conclave. I have not seen this movie, but, part of the crew, Mr. Elliott with Movie Files, I believe he did do a movie review for this. So if you want to go check that out, please do over there on his channel. I'm pretty sure he would appreciate that. Coming in at number 5, though, is a film with Andrew Garfield by the name of We Live in Time. Now, I did not see this either, but I'm a fan of Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh. Now, this brought in $4.8 million, okay, at 2,900 theaters. And actually, let me go back because I didn't talk about this enough. Conclave, I said number 4, it brought in $6.5 million at 1,700 theaters, okay. And then The Wild Robot, even going back, that was 35%. So, no, that was not 35%. It was a 35% drop in its 5th weekend, bringing in another $6.5 million. So I forgot to bring that up, so my bad. But going back to We Live in Time, the trailers did look good. I did want to see this, but I just didn't get a chance to. And also, I don't know if my audience, if you guys would be interested in this right here. Now, I definitely did not want to see this film right here. Oh my goodness gracious. Terrifier 3. Yeah, that's just awful right there. I heard that this movie makes you want to vomit, but that's coming in at number 6. Dropped 48%. There's 2,700 theaters. It also, guys, it only lost 42 theaters. And so good for it. Beetlejuice is doing a hell of a great job. This in its 8th weekend, guys. 8th weekend, and it's still in the top 10. It only had a 35% drop. It is still in 2,800 theaters, brought in another $3 million. Next, we have this movie I've never heard of called Honora. Okay, that brought in, it's only in 34 theaters right now. It had a 57% increase. It brought in 867,000. That's coming in at number 8. And so A Love Story from Sean Baker. I have no idea who that is. We also have this other film, Piece by Piece, with Pharrell Williams. Okay, and I heard this was pretty good too. That's coming in at number 9. It had a 64% drop, 721,000. And coming in at number 10, it's a damn shame this movie is not doing too hot right now. Transformers 1. Okay, this movie is fantastic. It's at number 10 right now, 1,400 theaters. It's not doing too hot right now at the box office, but that's a damn shame because, in my opinion, it is the best Transformers movie in the entire franchise. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys, go check that out. Go check it out. But again, guys, I have all of this info. If you want more details on all of the films that opened up this weekend and the percentages and stuff like that, feel free. A link is in the description. I was really curious on what Venom was going to be doing, but also we got to talk about Joker. Okay, man, this thing right here is in its 3rd weekend. It's probably already released on digital because it's doing so crappy at the box office. But yeah, this is wait a minute. Is Joker it's at number 12 right now. Okay, yeah, it's in its 4th weekend right now. 4th weekend, man, and it brought in $200 million worldwide. That's how much the movie cost. So, Jesus Christ. So let's look at this. 201, 133073. So let's times this by 33%. So we're gonna do 66 because the theaters on at the lowest get a beats a third of the box office. So after we take the 33%, they got $132 million left over. Okay, the budget was $200 million. They are $67 million in the hole. Yikes, that's horrible. And guys, we also got to subtract the marketing. So if the marketing was $50 million, which I'm pretty sure it was more than that, they lost $117 million. But I'm pretty sure the marketing was even more. I'm pretty sure it was $100 million. So we take another $50 million away. If they don't make no more money, this movie, that's how much money that's how much money the studio lost. Damn, Gina. That's awful for the Joker too. For Joker, follow your due. So yikes, guys. Yikes, 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 yikes. Real quick, let me see what you guys are saying in the comment section. But before that, I do have to get this super chat. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Woo. Man. W, it's been a minute, but thank you. $50 from W. I thought Venom was a good popcorn film. It may be the end game for Sony. I do agree. It may be the end game for Sony. They're just not doing too hot right now. I mean, Venom Let There Be Carnage was not good. Venom 3 was not good. Morbius was not good. Madam Web was not good. What is Craven gonna do? We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see. But W, thank you so much for that super chat, man. I really, really do appreciate it. That means the world to me. And if you look on my phone, y'all see how the super chats are in color, but they're not on my screen right here. I'm gonna try to get that fixed. But thank you so much, W. I appreciate it. Also, you said Joker was not on the scorecard for 2024. Right on, right on, right on. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. Morbius score was 15%. Venom is definitely a streaming movie. Madam Web scored 11%. Man. The World Series could have definitely played a part. Okay. That's what's up right there. Plus, the biggest markets are in the World Series. Okay. Seeing mixed reviews. I'm going to wait till Venom is on streaming. Yeah, right on. Okay. We see the Venom. Oh, okay, I see what you was helping me because I was having a problem earlier. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Venom is not doing too hot right now. So, guys, Venom is not doing too hot. Joker is not doing too hot, but we knew that. So you guys let me know what y'all think about this right here. Link is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. And make sure you let me know all of your thoughts because I'll be reading these comments, man. And, I'm dying to know what all of you guys think. And so right on. But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic of the day. And I was covering this show on Amazon the first time around, or the first season. And I thought it was pretty good. I did, but everybody on the planet was just like, it's not that good, B. I don't know what you're tripping on, man. I think you just like the show because you got early access. And that was not the case. I think everybody could agree, though, it was a visual masterpiece. But I'm talking about that good old Rings of Power, right? And then we had some news coming out that we was going to get a Gollum movie. I wasn't really interested in that. But then season 2 for Rings of Power came out, and everybody was like, oh, my God, that's off the chain. It's so much better than season 1. And then we got a trailer for an animated movie, but we are still going to be getting more Lord of the Rings, and I'm here for it. This is topic number 2, coming from Empire. And it says the hunt for Gollum won't be 2 films, but a second Lord of the Rings film is incoming. Philippa Boyens confirms. So earlier this year, they talked about Lord of the Rings, the hunt for Gollum, and then the Fellowship of the Rings and all of that. In an interview with Gandalf Sir Ian McKellen. Let's see here. But as Lord of the Rings screenwriter Philippa Boyens tells Empire, things have gotten a little lost in Elvish translation. I can tell you definitely it isn't 2 films, she says. There was a genuine misunderstanding that happened because we begun to work conceptually on 2 different live-action films. The first being The Hunt for Gollum, the second one still being confirmed. This is good. Even in just 1 film, Boyens promises a gripping tale to be told in the circus feature. It's quite an intense story, which falls after the birthday party of Bilbo and before the mines of Moria, she explained. It's a specific chunk of incredible untold story told through the perspective of this incredible creature. Okay, so that's what's up right there. Now, I did like the character of Gollum, and if we're going to get a movie based on him solely, I'm 100% for that. However, if it was a long time ago, we already know what happened in the events of the Return of the King, the part 3. Gollum died. He fell into the pit, or I forgot what it was called, the volcano, and died. And so with us going back for the hunt for Gollum, I mean, I don't know. Will it really be that interesting? It could be. Now, this other Lord of the Rings film that they're talking about right here, I'm here for that. I am here for that. I still have to go back and watch season 2 of The Rings of Power, but man, there's just so much content to cover. But on the surface, guys, this does interest me. Well, Lord of the Rings is one of the best trilogies of all time. The Hobbit films were okay. You know, they wasn't horrible. I mean, that was actually pretty good. They wasn't as good as the original show, you know, but I really did like them. I really did like them. All Things Malik says they need to stop greenlighting these mediocre movies. TV shows are better than the movies. I don't know if you're talking about Lord of the Rings or not, but I don't want nothing mediocre over here myself. You know what I'm saying? But thank you very much for the comment. But I am into this right now, this new Lord of the Rings film. I'm glad that The Hunt for Gollum is not going to be 2 movies, that this is completely different. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comment section below, whether you're watching this via live on the replay. And there's a link to this in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. So let's continue with all the geekasms and stuff like that. And this is horrible, guys, this next bit of news, because we have not received an update or a film in this franchise all the way since 2019. What the hell is going on? This is coming from Variety, okay? What do they have to say? This is going to be a Star Wars update. And it says, Star Wars movie with Daisy Ridley loses screenwriter Stephen McKnight, or Stephen Knight. Man, can they get it together? I don't know, man. Let me ask y'all this. What should be the future of Star Wars right now? They're just not getting it right, unfortunately. I know there's some people online that was just like, oh my gosh, they should have, or sell the property, sell the rights. They should get Apple to buy Star Wars. Now, Apple could afford it 10 times over. I'm really frustrated with what happened with the Acolyte. I don't even think I finished it. I never did finish. I did finish Ahsoka. Ahsoka was pretty good. I think episode 4 was some of the best Star Wars we've seen in quite a long time. First 2 seasons of The Mandalorian was good, but Mandalorian season 3 was not as good. Boba Fett was a step down. Obi-Wan was a step down. And I just talked about the Acolyte. And so what was the other show? Andor. I need to finish that as well. But Stephen Knight, he's not here, and he stepped away. This is what Stephen Knight looks like right here on IMDb. Let's see what other projects that he has done in the past. So Star Wars is no longer on there. He is out of there. Okay, so let's see here. Producer, what has he directed? Okay, producer. Okay, let's see here. Let me go back up to writing. I know the name Stephen Knight, of course. I've heard it plenty of times in Hollywood. Okay, so let's see here. This Town, 1,000 Blows, Great Expectations. C, Peaky Blinders. Okay, Serenity, The Girl in the Spider's Web. Okay, Seventh Son, the Seventh Son of the Seventh Son. Me and my homie used to make fun of that. That was a guilty pleasure movie for me right there. But are y'all going to be missing Stephen Knight? But let's get into this right here. There is another disturbance in the force. Screenwriter Stephen Knight has departed the Star Wars movie set to follow Daisy Ridley's Rey after the events of 2019's The Rise of Skywalker. March of last year, Variety exclusively reported that Knight has signed on to the project, replacing the original screenwriter Damon Lindelof, and Justin Britt Gibson. So why is everybody leaving, man? Lucasfilm is actively talking with potential writers to take on the story, which has been said to chronicle Rey's efforts to start a new Jedi Academy. But the delay likely means production won't start until well into 2025 at least. Now, Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy is still attached to direct the film, which would be her feature debut. She previously directed episodes of Disney Plus Miss Marvel after twice winning the Oscar for Best Documentary Film. While discussing her latest documentary, designer Diane von Fortensberg, which premiered on Hulu in June, told Variety that the Star Wars story that interests me the most is Rey's journey as a female Jedi. That's how I can best bring my experiences to it. Guys, that just does not interest me, a Rey movie. It just doesn't. And I don't want to hear anything talking about I'm sexist or anything like that, because you know what? Ahsoka is a woman, and I was 100% on board with that. 100%. And even though I wasn't just completely in love with Ahsoka, I still want more. She was just a badass character. And then she popped up in The Mandalorian too. But I have no interest in this. I just don't. I mean, I didn't hate Rey's character in the sequel trilogy, but her character didn't get me excited either. So if people are walking away, if they just scrap the whole thing, I'm not tripping, you know. Now, what does suck, though, is this sister here, Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy. You know, I want her to win in some way. And so it doesn't look like she will. And let me pull her up real quick, you know, because I want this person to have as much favor as I can. You know what? I thought this was somebody else. What has she done? I'm tripping. Well, I still stand on what I said. I want her to win. There's no reason why I would want her to lose. You know, so yeah, okay. I'm thinking she was somebody else this whole time. But anyway, if this is our first feature, anybody's first feature, you know, I want them to, you know, knock it out the park to prove that they can really do something. But I'm not bummed out about this, guys. Are y'all bummed out about this? Let's check it out in the comment section. W says Star Wars needs to go far into the future or past for Star Wars. The original trilogy is a unique and unfair comparison to all other Star Wars movies. Facts. Front Row Cat says Kathleen needs to retire. This is true. Nothing changes until she's gone. So many council projects are walking. Right. Now, I'm not going to say that Kathleen Kennedy does not know what she's talking about or she's incompetent or anything like that. That would be ignorant. I will say that as far as Star Wars, though. I don't want her touching Star Wars anymore, but if you look at her filmography, you know, she has done some nice work. Star Wars is down bad. You know, it is. I don't know the writer. They're about to turn to AI writer soon. That would be horrible. What's going on? Anakin, not Vader. You know what I'm saying? Your handle is so appropriate right now. What's going on? I want founding of the Jedi Order from 25,000 years ago. That would be cool. Ain't that kind of like the Acolyte? How many years ago was Acolyte? You know, let me know. And guys, we got to stop right here for Mama Avery's in the building. Shout out, Mom. Love you so much. Thank you for being here. I agree. Rey is not compelling enough to get me excited. So, yeah, man, I mean, if Rey pops up in any other future Star Wars stuff, cool. Does it have to be a full movie? You know, I don't want it. But link to this is in the description box below, guys. Let me know your thoughts, whether you're watching this via live or on the replay. I am dying to know. But we also have, this is a funny comment too. Nobody wants a Rey movie. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the Rey movie. But let's go ahead and get into the next topic of the day. No more Star Wars, no more Lord of the Rings. We are going to be talking about the Ballerina, John Wick. Now, I did react to the trailer when it came out a few weeks ago, and it looked good. And we had a lot of John Wick in the trailer. Well, not a lot, but he showed up at the end. There was one shot where one character had a flamethrower and the other character had a water hose, and they was having a beam power struggle I've never seen anything like that ever in my life. It's completely badass. So I'm looking forward to this. But word on the street is that it's not that good. That Lionsgate saw the movie, saw what the director put together, Mr. Len Wiseman, and was like, you know what? We don't like this. We're gonna have Chad Stahelski come in and redo all of this. And that's fine with me to make the movie better, because John Wick is off the chain. And it was speculated that he came in and did 2 to 3 months worth of reshoots. That's a lot. You're basically starting over from scratch. But apparently that's not the case, and he wanted to clarify some things. And so if you don't know who Chad Stahelski is, he is the gentleman that directed the first John Wick film. And this is what he looks like right here on IMDb. If I can pull it up. Yeah. Next to that's a hoodie. That's not what it looks like right there. That's what it looks like. Chad Stahelski. Scroll down. You know, he stuntman galore, all of that. Let me see here. Go to director. And okay, so John Wick, yeah, he directed. Yeah, we're doing director. John Wick 4, 3, 2, and 1. And so this is coming from Collider for the next topic of the day. It says Chad Stahelski clarifies how much of Ballerina he actually shot. There has been quite a bit of speculation regarding the Ballerina, the upcoming John Wick spinoff, and reports of reshoots being required to save the project following the news that the movie had been pushed back for 12 months. It had been reported that Chad Stahelski allegedly had to step in and reshoot significant portions of the film, but now Stahelski has sought to clarify that. Director was speaking to The Hollywood Reporter as a part of a wider piece about the John Wick series. Stahelski addressed the speculation that the film had required months of additional photography and dismissed it, stating that he and his writing team and stunt team essentially gave the action scenes a polish, while Wiseman was unavailable on set during reshoots. Really? Now, reshoots are standard in Hollywood, in my opinion, especially if the budget is a lot. Marvel is a true testament of that. They're the main people that you can use as an example. And they schedule these things out. Now, John Wick has had 4 movies, and they have a spinoff that's right around the corner. If this was part 1 or 2, that what I just read would make a little bit more sense to me. But with this being, the 5th film in the franchise, and it's a spinoff showing that they know it's successful, it seems like they will have all that stuff organized. Like, okay, these are the times that we want to shoot it. And also, these are the times we're going to do the reshoots if it's applicable, if we need it. And he's not available. Now, he probably really was not available. He could be going through some things because he's a human being. He could be hurt, sick. His woman could be pregnant, having a baby. It could be a number of things that he wasn't available during reshoots. We don't know, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that real quick. But the quote goes to say, we went back with my writing team that had done John Wick Chapter 4 and my stunt team. And we just gave it a little shine together with Lynn and what he had already done. It wasn't that much. Everybody's like, no, we just went in for a couple of weeks. We changed some of the action sequences and made up for some time that Lynn just didn't have. He didn't have enough time to do some of the bigger shots that it deserved. So there was a weather thing in Austria. And so we got to go back in for that. So it's shaping up pretty nicely. All right. So he says that it wasn't months, that he just cleaned up some stuff. I don't know, man. It still seems kind of fishy to me. Maybe they just don't want him to look bad, the director, Len Wiseman. But I don't know, man. I'm going to go with the latter, that it really wasn't that good. And they just didn't want to make him look bad. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think? I said Len Wiseman. Let's see here. Now am I looking at the right person? Director. Yep. So I didn't see Swamp Thing. Total Recall 2012. Live Free or Die Hard. That was entertaining. I did like Underworld. So I don't know. What y'all think, man? Y'all buying this? Are y'all excited for the Ballerina? Now, on top of this news right here, we're gonna stay with this right here. We still have some more news from John Wick, and this is dope as hell. Okay, and this is coming from JoeBolo.com as well. And what do they have to say? Exclusive: John Wick director Chad Stahelski updates us on the anime prequel sequel series and Chapter 4's dropped subtitle. Oh my, I haven't got into this. I have not got into this right here. So let's see here. Okay. During our conversation, Chad offers some updates and insight into the world of John Wick as part of into the world of John Wick, as well as the past and future. There have been long rumblings in expanding the franchise beyond the main film series, with Peacock airing the Continental series earlier this year. The Ana de Armas-led spinoff Ballerina coming soon, and a cameo from Keanu Reeves himself. Stahelski told me that the anime prequel film is definitely coming, with Keanu Reeves reprising his role as John Wick for a story that will explore the legendary assassin's career before he retired and got married. There were no other details provided by the filmmaker other than the fact that Keanu is excited not to have to train to prepare for this go-round as Wick physically. Stahelski also talked about the upcoming sequel to John Wick Chapter 4, which will be a small screen series. He said casting news is imminent, but kept the rest close to the vest. He showed stacks of papers on his desk, which said it included the many ideas and action scenes they could not incorporate into the 4 feature films, but are still potentially up for grabs and what's to come. I don't even need to read no more. I'm 100% on board with this right here. Yes. You see my dance? Yes. Yes. It's my happy dance right here. Y'all, we're getting a John Wick 5 sequel. A John Wick 5 sequel. We're getting a John Wick 4 sequel spin-off show and a prequel anime series, a Ballerina movie. The Continental already came out. I mean, this is great. This is great. This is how you build a universe, man. I'm here for this. I am here for this. Yes. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, hold on. Do we have a troll in the chat? Okay. No. Okay. So I can't wait to see what happens. I hope that it will be good. Me too. Me too. Me too. And so who come on. Yeah, they saying who excited about the John Wick movie? Or the spinoff and all of that stuff. And the sequel and the prequel. Da. So let me know down in the comment section below, guys. I am here for this. This is dopeness right here. So Chad Stahelski clarifies, hey man, I just did some polishing work. You know what I'm saying? And also we're getting a whole sequel or prequel anime series. So this is amazing. This is amazing. I love it. And again, you guys let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. All right. For real, for real. Moving right along, guys. Moving right along. This movie was fantastic. I remember I was anticipating it and saw the first 2 movies in the franchise right before I saw this Alien movie. And yeah. You gotta check it out. You gotta check it out. Talking about Alien Romulus. Okay. It made money at the box office. Fans liked it. Critics liked it. I liked it. So what's next on the ticker? This is coming from space.com. And what do they have to say? Alien Romulus, sequel in the works. New Alien vs. Predator will probably happen. I hope so, because y'all remember Prey was very successful on Hulu. Great movie, great streaming movie. I did love Prey, and Alien Romulus was off the chain. So if people are liking Alien Romulus and are liking Prey, why wouldn't you come out with another Alien vs. Predator movie? But before we jump the gun, hot on the heels of Alien Romulus' success, at the global box office. Disney and 20th Century Fox Studios are fast-tracking a direct sequel, and I think this is a great idea. Earlier this week, reports surfaced on the standalone Predator movie, Predator Badlands, a theatrical release following the exciting development. 20th Century Studios honcho Steve Asbell has now confirmed an Alien Romulus follow-up is now in development. That's what's up. The exciting bit of news comes from the Hollywood Reporter's interview with the Fox executive who has been guiding the studio's biggest properties into a new era under Disney. The juicy slate includes Avatar, Planet of the Apes, and Predators movie. The entire interview is well worth a complete read. It also includes information on an extra Predator movie that has been made in secret and what's next for other major properties. Okay, yeah. All right, let's do it. And that's the article. Okay. When it comes to Aliens big screen future, remember, here's an Alien TV show coming next year too. Okay, well, hey man, I'm here for it. I liked it. I like Alien. I did. So this is dope right here, man. I'm here for this. And how much did Alien Romulus make at the box office? I put BBC on box office. Okay, Alien Romulus. Let's see here. $350 million worldwide. That's amazing. Let's see what the production budget was for this. 80 million bucks? Hell yeah. They would be stupid as hell if they didn't come out with no sequel for this. They would be dumb. Okay, and let's go ahead and look at Rotten Tomatoes too. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that would be, like I said, stupid as hell if they didn't do no sequel. So this is a win right here. So good job with them working on this sequel right here with space.com. So yeah. So 2/3 of Romulus money came from overseas though. It barely reached 100 million stateside. Was that the case? Did I miss that? Let's duplicate that and go forward. Man, that's a good observation. But people still liked it. So all that matters is worldwide. You know? So whatever you did to make the international people happy, keep doing that. You know, but good observation. Good observation, Eugene. I don't like Romulus. Wasn't scary. Trailers look scary. Movie wasn't at all. Well, to which is on. I liked it, but you know, I'm sorry that you didn't, Slick. But you know, good comment. Good comment. But yeah, guys, sequel is coming. Alien Predator movie is coming. This seems great. I am liking all of this right here. But Eugene and Slick were able to let us know their thoughts, and so if you watch this on the replay, do the same. First Alien movie was scary. This is true. But thank you for your thoughts. I really do appreciate it. Now, guys, I was going to do a trailer reaction as well, but I don't think I am because it is going to be flagged, and I don't want to have to deal with all that. But give me a second here. I mean, I may change my mind and just edit it out, but we have one topic left right here, and it's for one of my favorite directors of all time, Mr. Christopher Nolan. Even his worst movies are good, which would be Dunkirk, Tenet, and The Dark Knight Rises, and all of them made money. But he has a new movie coming out with Universal. He just did Oppenheimer, won Best Picture. Robert Downey Jr. got Best Supporting Actor. Phenomenal film, incredible. Christopher Nolan's movies are an event, and I'm pretty sure this one will be as well. There was an announcement last week or the week before that he had Matt Damon attached to the role, which is great. They're teaming up again because Matt Damon was in his film, not The Prestige, Interstellar. Did a great job. His character was an asshole, but he did a great job in that film. But now Tom Holland is part of the cast as well. This is coming from Deadline. Tom Holland circling lead role in Christopher Nolan's new event film at Universal. This is what's up. After officially selling his next film at Universal and tapping Matt Damon to star, Christopher Nolan has set his sights on another A-lister to fill out this ensemble, with sources telling Deadline that Tom Holland is in talks to star. The film will have an IMAX release for July 17th of 2026. The date falls in line with a number of Nolan films that have had similar release dates. Now, Tom Holland is winning right now. I mean, we all know him as Spider-Man, of course, in the MCU, doing great. But outside of Spider-Man, his movies haven't been the best. Like his Cherry film didn't do that well. And let me try to pull up some more Tom Holland movies. And there's a reason why I'm doing this right now. And he's still winning, though, even though I'm saying that his other movies didn't do too well outside of the MCU. This is a hell of a great strategy right here, you know. But let's look at his other movies real quick. So The Crowded Room, Uncharted didn't do too hot. And let's see here, Cherry didn't do too hot. And also Chaos Walking did not do too hot as well. But let me show y'all this right here. Let me show y'all this right here. I just had the report up from Deadline showing that this movie for Tom Holland, Christopher Nolan, July 17th of 2026. We also got this report. Now, this is diving into super duper a little bit. Sony adds Untitled Spider-Man with Tom Holland to summer of 2026 calendar. Daniel Destin Cretting is directing. This came out 2 days ago. So summer of 2026, Tom Holland is about to have Spider-Man 4 and a Christopher Nolan movie. Both of those have the potential to be billion-dollar movies with Tom Holland at the lead. Mind you guys, this is not in the same year. This is in the same quarter, both in the summer. Now, hopefully these movies are at least, well, I want to say a month apart, but man, and again, these are not just two movies. These are two movies at the same time, and two of the biggest either director or IPs that are out there. The last Spider-Man movie made $1.9 billion. Okay. And Oppenheimer made $960 billion. It was close to $1 billion, but I don't think it cracked. I don't think it cracked $1 billion. It was close, but I don't think it got it. I could be wrong. Let me pull it up. Yeah, 975, man. And Chris Nolan is a $1 billion director. You know what I'm saying? So, The Dark Knight. How much The Dark Knight? I don't even think The Dark Knight made $1 billion. Let me see. The Dark Knight. I don't think it made $1 billion. It made a lot of money. Okay, right there at $1 billion. Okay, and what did The Dark Knight Rises make? Well, I mean, we know all that made money. There's really no point in me looking it up, but I'm gonna do it anyway because we already here. You know what I'm saying? 1.1 billion. So Tom Holland is we're gonna be having a Tom Holland party 2 years from now, man, in 2026. And I still got some more news about this too. Let's see here. So the film will have an IMAX release. Gotta love IMAX. The date falls in line. Christopher Nolan is the king of IMAX. Falls in line with a number of Nolan films that have had similar release dates in the past. Universal has no comment. As with Nolan project, plot details are being kept secret, though sources say the film is expected to shoot in early 2025. Okay. And so we all know all about Oppenheimer. I just said all that. So that's one thing right there. Now, guys, what makes this news even better is we have an idea of what the movie could be about. This is coming from Gizmodo. Tom Holland joins Christopher Nolan next movie, and we heard a great rumor about it. Okay, what is the rumor? What is the rumor? Since Universal announced, hold on, get out of here, ads. Isn't clear whether, okay. Story about Holland's cast and rights that the setting is not, okay, hold on, let me just read the whole thing. Since Universal announced it was routine with Nolan, fans everywhere has been speculating about the nature of the film. One rumor is that it's a horror movie. Okay, Nolan doing a horror movie. Another is that it's a helicopter action movie like the 1983's Blue Thunder. This is my first time hearing that. And the Hollywood Reporter story tells Holland's casting rights that the setting is not present day, although it's unclear whether it's set in the past or the future. Well, we've heard two of those could potentially be true. IO9 got word from a reliable source that Nolan's film is a vampire movie set in the 1920s. Okay. All right. Now, they took the words right out of my mouth. We know what you're thinking. Yes. Isn't Ryan Coogler already making that movie? Yes, he is. Now, let me stop right there. Oh, while this is exciting, it's also frustrating. The exciting thing is I like vampires. Do I want to see a Christopher Nolan vampire movie? Yes. Do I want to see a Ryan Coogler vampire movie? Yes. Do I want to see an MCU Blade movie, vampire movie? Yes. However, if studios are copying off of other people, like, oh my gosh, they're having a vampire movie, we got to get one now. Fast track, go, go, go. We got to beat them to it. I hate that. And studios have always done this, and it never works out. Now, even back when, in 2015, when Avengers Age of Ultron was coming out, word got out that there was going to have Wanda Maximoff and Quicksilver. So at the time, 20th Century Fox at the time, they hurried up and in their film included Wanda or the Quicksilver. They didn't do Wanda, but they did Quicksilver in their movie. And I hated that they copied off of them. Now, it did work out that the Quicksilver in the Fox universe turned out great because it did, and I like that. So, I mean, that's just one example of how it did work. But that franchise still sucked overall. Another example was with the Avengers and Avengers and Justice League. Just because the Avengers are so successful, after one or two movies, Warner Brothers was like, "Where's our Avengers movie? Justice League, go, go, go!" And that ended up sucking, and the Warner Brothers was bought out. So I don't like the copycatness of this, if that makes any sense. But we know what you're thinking, Ryan Coogler. Yes, he is. It's called Sinners, and it's out in March. But that doesn't mean there isn't room for two visionary filmmakers to tackle the same topic, especially when the releases are so far apart. This is true. Don't forget, not only was Nolan one of many directors to tackle Batman, he did a magic movie, The Prestige, around the same time as a rival studio was doing The Illusionist. That's what I'm saying. And stop, do your own mother effing thing. Shoot. Or if you wanna copy, don't just rush it. Just build up to it. But anyway, he's not beholden to what other people are doing. Plus, it's not like period horror movies are all over the nation's multiplexes these days or ever. There's plenty of room for two or maybe even more of these. So I am now reached out for confirmation or denial and didn't hear back. Well, okay, so yeah, but it's going down, man. Who reportedly will shoot Spider-Man 4 Doomsday. And mind you, I'm going to talk about this next episode of Super Duper. I'm going to try to film one this week, maybe within the next few days. But talking about this, how Spider-Man 4 will be after Doomsday, I think like 2 months or something like that. But this is good, guys. I like this. Christopher Nolan, Matt Damon, Tom Holland, IMAX vampire movie. I really don't care what Christopher Nolan does. I mean, it's all good. Excuse me. So I'm here for this, man. I am here for this. I am here for this. But what are you guys saying about this right here? What's going on, Chill Spot? Thank you for being here. I'm late, but happy Sunday, everyone. Thor and Love say hello. That's what's up right there. I had my parents' dog yesterday. I wish I was live yesterday. I could have shown you, and we could have had some pictures together with. Actually, okay, I'm saying too much, but anyway, thank you for being here. All right, let's see here. What else we got? Movie Files is in the building. What is going on, Elliot? What's up, my guy? Man, this man had another great super duper episode talking about Jon Stewart. Nolan's movie and Spider-Man movies are 9 days apart. 9 days apart. Man, I didn't know that. That is insane. And so we got a Spider-Man, and I guess that's fine. Because neither one of them are superhero movies, but they're big blockbusters, man. I think Elliot, it needs to be at least 2 weeks. I say a month. What else is coming out in 2026? Hold on, let's see. 2026 summer movies. Okay, not now. Is there going to be a good list? Come on, Movie Insider, come through. Okay, so Toy Story 5. The Mandalorian come out 2026? Really? Okay, Masters of the Universe. Hold on, I don't like how that list is laid out. Somebody help me out. Let me see. Okay. January. Okay. Dang. Okay, let me go down to July. Okay, Christopher Nolan, Spider-Man. Okay. That's July through September. So June. Okay, so May, we got Avengers Doomsday. So that's May 1st. And then 3 weeks later, we got The Mandalorian and Grogu. Okay, so at least Disney has 3 weeks in between their own films. Okay, I agree with that. Ooh, a Steven Spielberg movie is in there? Okay. Masters of the Universe, the next, that's 2 weeks later. Okay, Toy Story 5 is Disney, so that's about 3 weeks out, 3 or 4 weeks after that. Okay, so Disney, no, that's that's Universal. And then Moana, that's Disney. That's kind of Disney. Okay, so, okay. All right. And then, okay. Yeah, that been, okay, cool. I think it should be 2 weeks though. Really a month, but shout out to Elliot, man. And yeah, y'all go check that stuff out too. Yeah, Doomsday is May 1st. Too Many Vampires. Yes, what's going on? Sinners does look dope. The Prestige was, Prestige is my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. I remember walking out saying, oh my gosh, that was the best movie I've ever seen. And yeah, I love The Prestige. It's freaking amazing. I mean, that was just a cold ass ending, cold ass movie, across the board, perfect movie. I'm looking forward to Sinners. Yeah, we need more IMAX screens. We definitely do. Hollywood is very unoriginal. Tenet was trash. It was interesting. I never watched The Illusions either. I never watched it, heard it was good. Everybody can make a vampire movie except the MCU. Right. Ain't that some mess? But about the vampire stuff, I heard that Mahershala was walking out the studio actually happy with what they had. Let me just talk about this real quick before we head out of here, because I got to prepare my food before the Cowboy game start. If it was up to me, this is what I would do. And shout out to E-Man, because I know he disagrees. But Elliot, I'm pretty sure he would agree. I like the Eternals movie. At the end of the Eternals movie, we had a voice cameo for Blade. So he's in that realm of existence. If I was Marvel, what I would do is I would have an Eternal sequel, a Black Knight movie with the character that picked up the blade that Mahershala Blade told to stop, and then shoot a Blade trilogy all at one time. Now, if you don't want to do a trilogy all at once, at least do 2 movies. Blade is a guaranteed moneymaker. At the very least, it should make $1 billion or $800 million. If Black Panther can make $1.3 billion, if Deadpool and Wolverine can make $1.3 billion, there's no reason why a Blade movie shouldn't make $1.3 billion. Now, I think that Blade has a potential to be more than Black Panther too, because while all groups of people did see Black Panther, and it was a majority of Black people, but Blade, in my opinion, reaches a wider audience, like white people, brown people, Asian people, whatever, are more likely to see a Blade movie, in my opinion, than Black Panther. But Black people are going to show up for Black Panther anyway, probably like they did Blade, probably. So I just think it'll make more. So I think it's a guarantee if you want to shoot 2 movies at once or 3. Now, when you come out with Eternals 2, this is the kicker, though. You have to do this. Since the first Eternals did so bad at the box office, you need to have Blade in the movie. You had him in the first movie in a way, have him in the second movie, and put him in the trailer. Even if he's only in the movie for less than 5 minutes, we know that Marvel is guilty of having mid and post-credit scenes. You can have a mid-credit scene with Blade in there, or the post-credit scene could be a whole 60-second trailer or a full trailer, who gives a damn, of the next Blade movie. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get out. Oh my gosh, Blade was in the Eternals 2 movie. He was kicking ass. He was in the trailers, and it reached. You know, they did what they promised. And you may want to see the movie just for the post-credit scene. It's a whole new trailer for Blade. So if they have a Eternals, and all that is in the same lore, but you just, I know that's a lot, but you got to just sit down and write everything out. Make sure the scripts are tight, everybody's happy, and then execute. Easier said than done, but that's what I would do. Am I crazy or am I a genius? Y'all let me know. Eternals was visually stunning. Yeah, it was, at the very least. Black Knight, not so much, boo. Kingsport, I'd rather not be called boo. Or you saying, oh, I don't think you're calling me boo. I think you're saying boo. Okay, my fault, my bad. Just make Midnight Suns and be done with it. No, I want it all. Blade reaches horror fans too. This is true. They didn't cancel Eternals. Yeah, they did cancel Eternals too. They need to bring it back though. But he only has interactions with the guy who handles the Ebony Blade, not the. Okay, fair enough. I'm not an Eternals expert. Fair enough. Because the Ebony Blade had. Okay, cool. Well, they can still make it work though, in some way, shape, or form in that area. But guys, I'm happy about this this Blade news. Not Blade. I'm tripping about this Tom Holland, Vampire, Matt Damon, Christopher Nolan news. I think this is dope as hell. And I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. So links to all this is in the description box below. You guys can click that and read at your own leisure. And let me know your comments, whether you're watching this via live or in the replay. Well, my guests didn't show up today. I thought they were, but it's all good. It is all good. We keeping the party started. And so I appreciate you guys for tuning in. But guys, that is all I have for you for Movie News Roundup show number 143. I do appreciate you tuning in. A little bit after the show, I will be having some timestamps. And if you want to go back, but if you watch it now, you probably don't want to be. Anyway, y'all get it. Also, guys, my review for The Penguin will be debuting tonight. I already have it uploaded on my channel. So 9 p.m. CST is going down with The Penguin. Me and Lamont did that recording right there. I also did a out of the theater reaction with Chris with 3C Films. You know, I was shooting my video. He was like, hey, you want me to hop in? I was like, yeah, come on. So we did that right there. Also have a non-spoiler review for the film. And I also have a full spoilers review for Venom as well. And also, guys, check out the latest episode of Super Duper that I did with Lamont and One Take Big Dog. Now, also, we have this question here from King's Portal or King's Sport Cow. Next Sunday, I will be going live for another Movie News Roundup show. Now, I was going live each week for Super Duper right here, but the views were down, and so I was like, you know what? So I'm not pigeonholed to a certain time. I'm just going to do it whatever and have pre-recorded videos, but I'm still working on some kinks and stuff behind the stage, guys. And once I get all that worked out, and if the show picks up and I invite guests more, if the number of views go up, I'll start making that live again. But, you know, I still got some stuff I got to work out. For example, let me show y'all this right here. Y'all see how y'all can see the full screen of me right here? But this is how it looks on Instagram, how it's cut off. That's how it is with vMix. I have to customly make it to where it will show up like the full screen, and it's just a lot of building. vMix, they sent me an instructional video how to do it. I just haven't got to it yet. So once I get stuff like that fixed, and also, is the audio better? Because I was having issues with background noise, but I fixed that setting as well. So that should be much better this week for the replay. But I can even tweak it and make it better. So it's just a lot of stuff like that. So, is that everything? Is that it? Oh, what do I have coming next? I know Beauty in the Black is out. I haven't had time. They didn't send out screeners for it, but they invited me to a press conference, which was nice, and I checked it out a couple of weeks ago. But I haven't had time to watch it because I had to work this weekend. I had to look after my parents' dog, and I had to do this, just a whole bunch of stuff. So I haven't had time to watch it, but I will see that. I'm trying to binge that tomorrow and Tuesday. I think I'm gonna go see that movie Heretic on Tuesday. I may skip it because I'm just busy with a whole bunch of stuff in my personal life too. So also I know I didn't give a video, guys, for Love Is Blind. I just forgot to do it. I was busy with Venom and I was like, oh crap. But I will be back for the reunion. So I have that coming. Heretic maybe, Penguin, Love Is Blind, Beauty in Black. Also, the Megan Thee Stallion documentary is dropping on Thursday as well. I got invited to a screener to go see it on Wednesday, but I don't think I'm gonna drive to Mesquite. I don't want to drive that far. And if I go to the screener if I go see it, I'm obligated to do a review on it. So I may just wait till it comes out and get to it when I can. There is a martial arts movie coming out called 100 Yards. I got screens for I saw it. It comes out November 10th. I will have a review for that. And there's another Amazon show dropping mid-November. I finished that recently. I might be checking that out. I'm giving you guys a review for that too. Yeah, I'm not gonna react to the trailer because it's Universal and they're gonna flag it. There was something else that. Wait a minute. When does that Heretic movie come out? I thought it was. Oh, it comes out November 8th. Okay, I have more time. Good. Hold on. Well, when is the screener? The screening. Heretic. I thought it was this week. Okay. Yeah, the screener. Okay, the screener is Wednesday. This Wednesday. Okay, yeah, this Wednesday at 7. Okay, so it's not Tuesday. That's better. Okay, so yeah, so this Wednesday I will be seeing Heretic, and the release date doesn't come out till November. I like how we get to see. Okay, so cool. So I will be doing that. I like that. Okay, so yes, okay. So let me see if there's any more good comments real quick. All right. Well, guys, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I'm about to head out of here. Cowboys game going to be starting in about 20 or so. And shout out to everybody on. Real quick before we go. Who is subscribed to the Clips channel? Hit a 1 in the chat if you are subscribed to the Clips channel, guys. I need to be uploading more videos, but I've been busy, but I need to get this channel monetized ASAP, so it'll be worth my while. So I just put a link in the description, but please subscribe to the Clips channel, okay? That will really help me out a lot. So do that. That would be dope. That would be super duper dope if you guys could do that. And so, yeah. But let me go ahead and get out of here, guys. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery. That's just my opinion. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.
Canvas.
Previously on X-Men.